loose.
Okay, you've got a very fancy finger there.
Loose.
Put that one on top there.
Okay.
And then you rotate, and afterwards practice. You know what? I put
there
in
we
a
go,
lot of...
there we go. I got it.
It's all about the swirl. That sounds wrong though.
Okay, and then another one. Okay, let's taste it first. Now serving, I'm whiskey, she's wine.
And I don't know why I'm swirling. Hey guys. Have I learned nothing?
Well, we're doing affordable, low-cost, good whiskey and
no cost wine. Well, not low cost. I call it valuable because it's great value, but at a good price point. So
great value, good price point. Okay, I like the way it sounds. That sounds better.
Low cost sounds like a housing project that government is busy with. I hate that word. Why does it smell so good? Is this like toffee? It is toffee.
It's a good syrupy classic whiskey.
Almost medicinal as it gets to my nose. What is that, like herbaceous? What would you call it, herbaceous?
They have some not aniseed. What do they make licorice with? Yeah, aniseed.
Licorice. Yeah.
Aniseed. Yeah,
that is a herb.
So, let's start. I think.
What did you bring along?
What we're having is, I'll actually start over here. So, the Klansman is a rich, smooth, everyday, blended. It is blended.
Okay.
I think in terms of accolades, the Klansman kind of went on against Shivers.
Okay.
12-year-old. The Shivers 12-year-old. So it means it's a strong contender, which means it can sit middle shelf, because there's always bottom shelf.
Yeah.
Bottom shelf is just the whiskey you're going to make cocktails with mostly.
Yeah.
Most of your bottom shelf whiskey is that. Middle shelf is kind of like, okay, some
you can
special
try
friends.
Yeah,
some special friends have come over, but you could still enjoy it yourself, or depending where your palate is. And that's the Klansman. The Klansman is below 200, I think.
That's
definitely.
A good price.
Below
Would you?
200.
I mean, it tastes really good. Would you generally purchase something?
Siri is disturbing, apparently.
Siri has no trouble. I mean, would you generally purchase a whiskey at that price point if it wasn't this one?
The Klansman is at that price. There's a couple good ones at that price. Paddy,
okay,
Irish. So if you're an Irish whiskey person, Paddy is in that price point. Other than that, there's a lot of Johnny Walkers. I'm not a Johnny Walker fan, so
I don't even know Johnny.
That's in there.
I really don't. It's sad.
There is locally, I think Baines is a little bit above.
I think it's like $250, $299 if I'm not mistaken.
On a good special, they might be in that space.
What I know about whiskey is limited, but I think that I will drink this on its own. It really doesn't have that high alcohol. Is it still 46%, 40%?
46.
It doesn't burn though.
It's quite blended between. It's a blend of some malts and some single grains, so it's got a nice balance.
It just gives a nice warmth, yeah.
Exactly, and then just a little bit over 200 is the single grain.
Oh, I like the bottle.
The Loch Lomond single grain Scotch whiskey. So this is more for people that are allergic to
let me see that.
Malt whiskeys, grain. So people who aren't into who are not grain.
Is that the gluten?
Yeah, people who are on some,
okay.
And you on that gluten stuff. This will be one of those. A good friend of mine, her father actually is someone who doesn't
not
drink.
Bad. So if you have a gluten intolerance.
Yeah,
and your budget is 200.
Just a little over.
Just over 200.
But it's a special one.
It's a special one. I mean, I love the bottle. First time seeing it's a dark bottle, although I don't frequent the whiskey section of the liquor stores. I didn't even know that whiskey people have gluten intolerance, and you could actually buy something that
yeah.
aids or that helps you in that.
And so I think, before I hand over to you, within our next couple of episodes, I'll definitely get someone to come through and teach us how to make some cocktails out of low-cost whiskeys.
That should work. That would be great.
A nice highball or
also not
something.
Cocktails. Can we also just get a chef maybe if you are a chef and you know of some great desserts that we can pair, because it's winter, and as much as I love cocktails, me and ice blocks, we're just not vibing at the moment. So I really need like a malva and whiskey pudding or...
But you have to cool the inside to warm the outside.
Yeah.
That's why we're having whiskey without ice, because
why can't we just warm both
it's from
sides?
a cold region. It's from a cold region, so it's for you to drink it and
ignore him if you know how to make a whiskey dessert.
I'll make my hot toddy for you guys.
There we go.
Which is a nice
now we can compromise.
Whiskey. I call it my Texas tea, because ginger tea and a
love
couple of secret
ginger.
ingredients in there and some whiskey,
and
it's
healthy
warm.
version of a Moscow meal.
And it's exactly.
There we
And
go.
it's warm, and you know what I mean.
I'm board. I'm fully on board. What I'm gonna bring to the party is my palate. Like I'm just gonna come thirsty.
Your Jajarach palate.
I will. I'm not that bad. So I have great value wines. I recently did a questionnaire on Twitter, and I know, although Twitter's got some good and bad ones, if you're on Twitter, you can definitely follow myself, follow G. But on Twitter, I asked a couple of people that love their wines, what is your go-to wine under 200 Rand or under 150? And the results were amazing, because I think that when people think about wine or even whiskey under a certain price point, they immediately think, oh, low quality, or it has to be a cheap wine, or, it's bulk wine.
I'm definitely...
Absolutely not.
I'm definitely one of those people.
You're bougie.
But the Pinot Grigios are always under 100.
Yeah, because I don't think South Africans drink a lot of Pinot Grigio. You've got an international...
Don't put the secret out. Don't put the secret out. These guys are going to raise the prices.
International palate.
Don't.
Your palate is from abroad.
Cool.
So
cool. I'm ready. I'm ready for some wine.
You know what? We're just going to stay in the spirit of May. We celebrated Sauvignon Blanc Day recently, and we also did Chardonnay Day in the week. So we're going to start with this. Bunnyville is, if you frequent Robertson area and you've gone on Wine on the River and whatever,
Sauvignon Blanc. Okay.
We are going to drink the Bunnyville Sauvignon Blanc. This bottle is below 80 Rand. Do not be alarmed. It drinks exceptionally well. It's not chilled at the moment.
I'm ready.
But you know what?
I'm ready.
In winter,
I'm ready.
your whites can be room temperature, because currently in South Africa, room temperature is like 30 or 40 degrees. It is cold.
Room temperature is 30 degrees.
It's cold. It's cold. As I said,
my
he's
room
international.
temperature is 20. It's cold.
I wanted to tell you that, as you can see us sitting here, I am wearing a very nice please stop, and G. I'm wearing a very nice please stop, and G's wearing short sleeves. If that is not international, then I don't know what is. I am cold, people.
I'm just tolerable to Cape Town weather now.
Bunnyville, great region for Sauvignon Blanc. We covered this in the previous Sauvignon Blanc episode, where we talk about minerality, and we talk about just the climate and the terroir there. Terroir, fancy word for location or soil type. So cheers. We are doing this first.
But now, before you do that, before you sip on this.
Ooh, nice.
Someone said, shout out to the commenters out there.
Yeah.
Teach us a swirl, because...
Babes, it's all about holding the base of the glass.
Okay, so you got to hold the base.
So you secure the base. You put your controlling finger at the bottom.
Controlling finger.
2 at the top.
2 at the top.
I think, like don't put a lot of pressure. Yeah, you want this part to be loose. Okay, you've got a very fancy finger there. Put that one on top there. Okay. And then you rotate, and afterwards...
I'm still not doing it like you.
Practice. You know what?
There we go. I got it.
It's all about the swirl. That sounds wrong.
Okay, and then another one. Okay, let's taste it first.
You would be surprised that you actually have so much more control of the glass when you keep it at the base.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you keep a wine like this, you are warming up the glass. We're not going to do a little education, but while we at it, you're warming the contents of the glass. Same with your whiskey or any other beverage. So you want to be able to keep it at the base, which really just allows you to swirl so that you can allow the
warm
aromas.
up my red wines. Okay, but I got it, guys.
So
guys,
this one,
guys.
this one is a bit herbaceous, and you'll actually and very saline-ish. So you get that nice salinity, like the saltiness. It's got a smooth palate. So like I said, for 60, under 80 rand, did I say? Yeah. You must cut out the 60. So like I said, it tastes great, and at the price point, I think it's a great option if you are wanting to do, when you're drinking during the week and you're just looking for something that's good.
To just smooth
just
out
to smooth
the day,
over.
the end of the
This
day.
is definitely it. And then
While you're
obviously,
what are you pairing this one with?
Oh, in winter. Oh my gosh. A curry. I like braised meals and smoor cheese. Smoor cheese. So when you brown your onions and you braise your meat until it is brown and it tastes like you can eat it on its own, and then you add whatever you add, a cauliflower or broccoli or cabbage.
So just overcooked onions, in other words. You like overcooked.
I was going to say a swear word. I was going to swear at him, but no. It's not overcooked onions or browned onions. It's braised. God, go Google braised.
Okay.
A nice braise. Lamb, mutton, whatever.
Okay.
Any white wine you can literally drink in winter. I don't know why people shy away from drinking white wines in winter, because it actually drinks so much better. There's nothing.
It's just pop culture. It's been over.
Could be.
It's been over put in the movies like,
Put it to
you're
the
drinking
test.
wine, but it's winter. It's too cold. Don't do that.
If you are one of those people that can eat a bowl of ice cream under a blanket, surely you can.
Yeah, but that's different. Ice cream is comfort food.
And so is white wine. It's comfort.
Comfort drink. Comfort drink. Okay, yeah, I like this one. I kind of like this one. The other question someone had was this toasting thing with wine glasses, because
boom, you see,
there's a bunch of people with a bunch of cracked wine glasses at the top here, because
I know. I always tend to see where people are leaning towards, and I do. It's base. It's all about the
stronger part of the glass.
Boom. It's all about that.
Okay.
Put your back into it.
Why can't they just toast them?
You can do that. That's even more COVID friendly.
Yeah, there we go.
So base etiquette teaches you to do like that. So so that you don't chip your glasses, and also. It's just safer.
You're not trying to
kill each other here.
What's the olden times, or is that a French thing only, where they greet each other with kisses and stuff?
Oh God, no.
This is like saying your glass is kissing.
Oh, I like the smell of this. So we're not going to finish this. We don't have to. I'm thinking he's going to. So go ahead, G. I've also got another South African film favorite. Guys, pinotage is not that bad. Kanonkop Kadette is one of the best. I think their reputation precedes itself. The nice part is that they've got pinotage at different price points. This Kanonkop Kadette is under 150 rand at most retail stores. And if you're always looking for a bargain, you can go to Macro and you can buy your six pack. I was gonna say, I see Woolworths is also opening a liquor store, so maybe they'll also stock it.
Woolworths been selling wine.
Yeah, but now they're separating themselves.
Oh, because they're trying to do more.
And they're gonna have an in-store sommelier. So guess where I'm shopping? Although I can only buy.
I'm not a big fan of Woolies, but I shop at Woolies when I need to.
Under duress.
Because I still think the difference is Woolies is like an experience store. You go there because you just want to be in a place where it smells a certain way and
people greet you nicely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that can happen anywhere. Pick n Pay just needs to pull their socks up.
It's not going to happen at ShopRite. Do not take his advice.
Okay, today. Of course, no. I didn't get there. Checkers kind of came up a little bit.
Checkers is my go-to place now.
Checkers
I vibe with Checkers.
They came up a bit.
And
they have a lot of good whiskeys there.
They've got a lot of good wine.
A lot of good whiskeys and a lot of good wines, apparently.
And I think Checkers actually gave Woolies a run for their money while we're on great value places where you can even shop wine. Pick n Pay, it's got a wine club where you can belong to the club. They select the wines for you if you're not comfortable, or they'll highlight it. And what I loved about Checkers is I think if you have frequented any of their new stores, which they launched, I think, a year or two ago, they've got these massive wine sections.
Yes, like that. There's one in Constantia.
Bougie.
I feel like the floor is bougie.
I
Just walking on the floor.
thought that why didn't they have an in-store sommelier? Because it would be easy for you to sit there and actually do a wine tasting. But that's a liquor license conversation, which, God.
Well, it's free. You don't need a liquor license to give someone wine for free. Yeah, it's free.
I'm sure there's some...
See, a liquor license is
on-site consumption.
Selling.
Yeah, but
they
when
have
tasting...
They have a restaurant. If you can sell, you can...
I don't know. It does up if you work for Checkers and you know.
Tasting samples.
Your logic... I don't know if the liquor board is going to agree with that type of thinking. So while
we need a liquor license. We are here. This is all this on-site consumption.
Do not drop location. But yeah, I like going into the store and purchasing wines where I can actually see it and I can do a comparison. I get so annoyed sometimes when I find a wine maybe online and I decide to go into the store and then I'm like, dude, you're a big store and you don't stock the wines. But
okay. Or you buy the wine. This has happened to me. I buy the wine, I get home, open it, and because I've never had it, and it just looked like it was a good price. And then you get home and you're like, what is this trash? What is this?
I find that happens to me sometimes if I drink in a group or if I drink at a different location. So I drank it at the winery or at the estate. Tasted amazing. I might have been lit or not, but that's debatable.
So the vibe gave you your taste buds.
The vibe enhanced my taste buds. Then I get home and I'm like, girl, you're not doing what you said you were going to do there back at that place. So, yeah, I think it's also the mindset because it all works with your senses. And if you're not in the right mind frame, then I don't think it's going to do.
I when I'm I don't stress much.
But when I do,
there's a few secrets to why I don't stress much. But sometimes, and then I won't drink. Because my mindset is not going to be, I drink whiskey to enjoy, to tap into the story, and as a creative, for me, it brings out a lot of creative because then I get questioned.
Yeah. Inquisitive.
I get very inquisitive when I'm drinking it. I'm like, and that brings me to say, guys, on basis of
Say inquisitive? Inquisitive.
No, on the basis of being inquisitive, yes.
Yeah.
Inquisitivity, is that a word?
I don't know, we just made it up.
We need to play some Scrabble. Get my words back. On the basis of being inquisitive.
There we go.
We'll be doing a couple of tastings. Drop me a message, jump in them DMs. Let me know if you want to come whiskey tasting, gin tasting, wine tasting.
Yes.
There is a price tag, just to control. It's under $200.
Yeah.
Limited seats.
Limited seats.
Amazing, just comfortable space.
Just vibes also.
Vibes with a few people, as things begin to open up.
I mean, who doesn't want to drink with me? I'm so much fun.
Man. So this Friday, 2 days from now, this Friday, it's going down.
Yeah.
That's the 4th, Friday the 4th.
Where's it going down? Tell the people.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
Jump in my DMs. Let me know if you want to come through. Pre-sold tickets.
The DMs are open.
DMs are open. Limited seats available. I think it's like 10 left. The location will be given to you because if I say the location right now, then everyone's going to show up.
Yeah.
And we won't be afraid to turn you away.
Yeah, the streets will be closed, guys.
If you didn't book, you can't make it in. So again,
also,
like I said,
we are on
limited
third
seats.
wave. So guys, if you're not feeling liquor, if you have been play weg. Like no, we don't even feel like just don't.
Yeah, but come experience whiskey with us. Have a look on my wall. There's a couple of photos from the previous tasting. A lot of stories going about. It's a chance to network. It's a chance to network. Yeah, bring your wallet with you. Some of the stuff is on sale if you like something. And we'll be doing a lot of these regularly. I know a wine and food is in the works as well.
Shout out to Chef Leon that has been harassing us for that, but
harassing her, not me.
And the people out there. So we are going to put together. Do you think you can maybe we should do like a whiskey and wine when we get Leon because he's basted ribs and that chicken wings, like it calls for
Still have it in my taste buds.
it calls for both. Okay, so we're gonna keep you informed, but check out our channel and check out our pages, and we will.
Keep
Why
in
did
touch.
I just
Keep in
change my
touch.
accent? Yeah.
Keep in touch because
last question.
it's going down. Yes.
Before we go,
Yes.
where do you shop for your great value whiskeys or whiskeys in general?
Where do I shop for my great value whiskey? So I always think like this. So if I have to go somewhere to someone's event or birthday or whatever, and I want to bring them a whiskey along with me, or it's a BYD, bring your own drink. So which means I may have this at home, but instead of taking it from home, I will jump to. I always have a look at
Macro?
No. It's called Gazelle with a U, GU Gazelle. They list a lot of flyers from a lot of stores.
Oh, yes.
And then you just go to the liquor section.
Got it.
Do you know what I mean? So Ultra actually has a lot of good stuff from wines, champagnes, gins, My problem with Ultra is there's always a long queue.
Especially on a Friday.
There's always a long queue.
And I'm impatient.
Yes. I'm not that, and sometimes it's so the reason I do Gazelle is because I look at it as this way. There's no point in driving all the way to Ottery to Macro to save 10 Rand.
It makes no sense. None.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and what I always do, I always look and say, okay, what do I still have? What don't I have? What do I want to open, or don't I want to open something? I want to go buy something. So I'll be like, okay, cool. Where am I going?
Yeah.
If I'm going to town, then it only makes sense for me to drive past a Pick and Pay liquor, a ShopRite
There's
liquor.
an Ultra liquor there.
No,
Bacardi, why do you call it Bacardi Rebel? Bacardi Rebel? Do they rebel?
They're very expensive.
Are they?
Picardi
Yeah.
is very expensive. They just overpriced. I don't know why, but they just overpriced.
You're paying their rent.
And sometimes, if I'm looking for something that is not everywhere, NGF is the place.
Oh.
So, but also that's something that's not going to be
NGF
it's not going to be
is
in a
my
good price.
go-to for my bougie wines. I'm telling
Exactly,
you.
they have all the best.
3
really
Anchor
bougie
Bay.
stuff. Yes.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all always have the stock.
All gardens. Online too.
Even online. I am an old school drinker.
You like to experience of shopping in
I
person.
love shopping in person. I like asking questions. I want to know what the other people are buying and why are they buying it. And
True. I think I'm almost the same. But not really. My big thing with online shopping right now is service. After sales service is trash.
it is. It's gone.
The after sales service is just, whether it's Take-A-Lot, whether it's who, they're happy to sell it to you. And it's like, I was talking to someone on Twitter the other day, and they were like, why is the delivery guy calling me at like 6 a.m.? And I'm like, well, he's trying to get through his days, And that's the thing is, if, for instance, they say they're going to deliver today, then I make provisions
for the
that
day.
I'm there waiting for my delivery.
Same.
Bottles is a bit different though. Pick and Pay's Bottles app.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like on the hour.
So and checkers.
The bottles, you order your whiskey, your wine, boom, boom, boom. If they've got it on the hour, the guy is there, boom, drops off the stuff.
Quite.
But these other places, like the Take-A-Lots, the worst. I've always wanted to say this. The worst.
I know where this is going, and go with it. Go.
The worst, I think, to buy whiskey on is, what is the specials nonsense website? Give me a...
Get wine?
No. They sell other stuff. One day only.
Oh, yeah.
The worst place to buy whiskey on. You
And
buy
they always
whiskey on
have
one
the
day
best-
only, 5 weeks later. They have the best prices.
They have the best prices.
But I'm
You
like,
go
why
from
is it
one
taking a
lockdown
month?
to another lockdown and get your wine. When after that cycle of lockdowns, and you get your wine.
Why does it take a month?
And why is there no collection option?
Why is it a month?
I don't understand. The thing is, recently...
Are they still ordering it from the
I
suppliers?
also think that... I don't know if it's people, but in South Africa, this customer service is really so poor. And online, it's even the worst because they're using COVID as an excuse. So you're just like, our phone lines are not working because we're working remote. Please, it's been a year. Sort yourselves out.
Yeah. Yeah,
First
voice over IP is no.
Second-
If you've got internet, if you have an online shop and you don't have voice over IP,
Exactly.
it'd be like our phones are not working. Man.
Get your life.
Okay, we're getting to reviews
Yes.
now.
But anyway.
But that's life of buying whiskey and wine online, in person. Tell us what you like. Like, do you like going
And
in
where
person?
do you shop? Yeah, where do you shop?
You
Maybe
know?
you've got a plug for us that we don't even know.
Maybe we need to set up an online store on our website too.
Yeah.
And start merchandising.
I'm not going to deal with the after sales service after all these complaints. I don't have time for people like that.
Yeah, look.
Quiet.
I think I've learned quite a bit of
And it's like collect your own ones.
of experience in service. You know, I
Very.
demand quality service because
tier.
I know that in the past when I was in the service industry, I gave my clients
Same.
quality
Ditto.
service. I may not have pleased everyone because hey, look, you can't please everyone, but I know that to the best of my ability,
You did what you had
do you know what I mean? If I couldn't get hold of you by phone, I sent you an SMS. If I couldn't get you an SMS, I sent you an email. If I can get you an email, then hell, I tried. I can't do smoke signals. I don't know which side of the mountain you are on, so smoke signals don't work.
No, but it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is amazing. Let's do it. Whiskey tasting coming up and more shows coming up.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.